Michigan's Democratic governor is preparing for Roe versus Wade to be overturned in the coming months by trying to invalidate a 91-year-old state law. Governor Gretchen Whitmer filed a lawsuit asking the state Supreme Court to resolve whether the 1931 law, which criminalizes providing abortions, aligns with the state's constitution. And joining me now to discuss more about the issue is Rebecca Kiessling, president of Save the One, pro-life speaker and attorney. Rebecca, welcome. What can you tell us more about this Governor Whitmer's lawsuit and the timing of it all?
Well, it's not just her lawsuit. The very same morning, the ACLU filed a lawsuit
That is correct.
on behalf of themselves and Planned Parenthood of America. So they're all colluding to try to get this quickly up to the Michigan Supreme Court while they still have a 4-3 majority. We have an election coming up here in November, and they could lose seats on the Michigan Supreme Court because we get to vote.
That's right. Time is of the essence for them, and I understand that you have a personal connection to the 1931 Michigan abortion ban. If you don't mind, can you share that a little bit with our viewers?
Yes, that is the law which protected me. My birth mother was abducted and raped, and she went to 2 illegal abortions, and it was the 1931 law which protected me. She told me when we met she absolutely would have aborted me if it had been legal, and of course today we're both thankful that we were protected, but it's that law which protected me.
And I understand that you have actually filed a motion to intervene, and other pro-life organizations are joining you on this, correct?
Yes, we're preparing a motion to intervene. The Thomas More Society out of Chicago is representing us, along with several other organizations that have agreed to be part of this associational standing is what we're arguing for. So we are all sort of niche organizations where we represent people groups within the pro-life movement.
Wonderful. And I understand, an opposite to abortion is adoption, and that's very dear to your heart, is it not?
Yes, I was adopted, and I adopted 3 children.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. And people out there, if they do want to adopt, all they have to do is just reach out, correct? Because there are many kids that do need parents out there.
Yeah, well, only 1% choose adoption today in unplanned pregnancies, over 50% abort. So it's not like there's all these newborns who are available to adopt right now because they're being aborted instead of adoption.
That's correct.
Rape victims, however, they choose, 25% of them choose adoption, and half of them choose to parent. So people think that most rape victims would abort, and it's really the opposite. They don't want more violence in their body after having been traumatized.
Let me ask you this. Is there anything that you'd like to share about your organization?
My organization is Save the One. We are a network of over 1,100 who were conceived in rape and mothers who became pregnant by rape, as well as people who were told by doctors to abort. So we specialize in defending all of the so-called hard cases in the abortion debate through our personal stories. And this is why it's so important that our voices get a chance to be heard in this litigation. We filed a lawsuit similarly. We filed a motion to intervene in Iowa. But in Iowa, their Supreme Court found a right to an abortion under the state constitution, as the same thing happened in Kansas and Minnesota and many other states. If they can't do it through the legislature, they're taking it to the state courts. And we need to be able to fight back. They shouldn't be able to collude with each other, with their attorney general. So it's very important that we step in and have a chance to have the pro-life viewpoint be heard. Well,
I tell you what, Rebecca, you are certainly doing God's work out there, just one motion at a time, and we continue to thank you for your time, and thank you for joining us.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. My life was spared for a purpose, to save others.